So it is about betrayal, about sin, sexuality, sadomasochism, all that good stuff. So I think it's a very interesting plot. You know, it reaches deeper realms than your average kind of slasher film. I wouldn't call this at all a slasher film. This is grotesque horror as art, I would say. The artistic mind of Clive Barker bringing this gallows type of surrealism to the screen, using this story to show some very incredible special effects. Like when you look at the gore, I mean, this was just top of the line at the time, because really in the 80s, not only were they becoming so advanced with special effects, but yeah, I would say, you know, the MPAA was probably becoming a little bit more lenient, because films were becoming more, you know, intense with the violence, even compared to, this is 1987, Friday the 13th, we can show someone's throat getting slit. Why can't we do that if in, like, you know, let's say the fucking Godfather, you have someone shot in the eye, you have a horse head in the bed, you're saying we can't slit a throat? Nightmare on Elm Street, geyser of blood gushing out of Johnny Depp's bed. What, we can't show a guy getting ripped apart through chains in Hellraiser? Come on. So there was that too. And there was, of course, the 80s home video becoming more popular, so an X rating, NC-17 rating wouldn't necessarily kill the movie at that point for distribution, since a lot of these would make their way to home video as opposed to becoming big hits theatrically. And it's important not to lump these in with, say, like the video nasties. Those video nasties, I mean, they tend to be lumped up with stuff like Evil Dead, Hellraiser, but you gotta keep in mind, those movies are really for the guy who sits at home watching them sharpening his chainsaw. So it's important not to lump this movie in with those, because I do believe this film is art. I do believe it's art, because it does reach into deep fears and deep, you know, carnal instincts that all human beings have. And seeing it brought to such a heightened kind of exaggeration by showing this alternate Cenobite universe with these really terrifying kind of beings, these Cenobites. You know, you have the lead Cenobite, played by Doug Bradley. He has all the pins in his head, pale. You have the chatterers, and you have like the female Cenobite with, like, you know, the opening in her trachea. Very, very kind of creepy stuff, and, you know, they're all in kind of like the binded leather and stuff like that. So I mean, it's not too subtle in what it's trying to go for, but it's very interesting. So I think this, you know, appeals to a very specific type of audience, I guess. But at the same time, because it is such an incredible magic show of these special effects, I think that's why ultimately horror fans are so impressed with this film.